I'm Josh Crawley. My wife Kelsey and I own Cedar Ridge Stallion Station here in Whitesboro, Texas. We are a training and breeding facility for reining horses. I got into reining as a youth, and for me, I had done a little local reining as a youth kid, and then when I was 15 years old, I went to ride at Casey Deary's and actually got to see NRHA reining for the first time, and I've just been completely hooked on it since. Now I have my own business, Crawley Performance Horses, and Kelsey runs the breeding side of Cedar Ridge. We're definitely a full day. We usually start about 8 in the morning, and my day usually starts out with, first thing is dragging the arena, whether it's me or someone else, but we have 4 trainers here. We drag and water the arena, make sure the ground's good. Then we proceed to ride and and throughout the day, you know, each ride takes about 45 minutes to an hour. And then throughout the day, we go back and drag and make sure that those horses are ready, and we usually finish up about 4 o'clock. We compete at all different levels of the NRHA and AQHA. We have both open and non-pro, so horses I show in the open, but also amateur riders that show their own horses and do their own horses in that competition. For me, good footing, if it's an indoor, I'm looking for a clay base, 3 to 5 inches of sand on top. 4 seems to be like that comfort zone. You can tighten it up depending on where you're going, or a little deeper depending on where you're going. But we want it to be a light material on top. Consistency, really, is what we're looking for. Good footing feels the best. Like there's not another, it's like your bed at home, right? In our arenas here, in our indoor, we have a clay base with about 3.5 to 4 inches. We keep it very, very good on the mixture of sand and clay. I like it to, with as many riders as we have here, I like it to stay fluffier and soft for those horses when they're loping around. But it also has to be easy enough to let them slide. Our outdoor arena is actually a limestone base with sand on top. And so what we've found is with our drag, we found the setting to where it fits for both, and both arenas can be set comfortably. Because I think your dirt can affect your soundness of your horse more than anything. We do go to a few places where it's not ideal. That ground's packed hard, or it's really deep, like they've run a plow through it or something. When we go to those places, it does affect our performance. And I think I can speak for every professional in that we're not gonna ask the most of our horse on less than ideal ground. You always have to put the horse's health first. And to me, the first thing I think when I get on hard ground or deep ground is their feet. You know, deep ground, you're gonna get them sore in the body trying to stop and turn, if not hang something up and hurt something. And so the ground is very, very, very important to us. Here at Cedar Ridge, for our arenas, we use an ABI Dragmaster Elite with a 300-gallon tank. They hold up extremely well. You know, we drag multiple times a day and multiple different environments. It really is built well. It pulls well. You have very minimal maintenance. We really stick with keeping them greased and, you know, doing the little service parts we can do, but there's no huge service issues. And we just are able to adjust our ground so much per drag. I mean, if it's too deep, we can tighten it up. If it's not deep enough, we can adjust and make it deeper, and you can do that in 1 or 2 drags with the Dragmaster Elite. The biggest difference I see with the Dragmaster Elite that we have here is with ABI's product, we can change the ground quickly. You know, if we're going to a show the next week and we need it to be a little tighter, I can adjust that, and that blade on the back will make sure that everything is smooth and safe for my horses. If we need to go a little deeper, I know that 100% of my base is at the same level. We're not having holes in it, and we're not having any real ups and downs. If we do, it's just the sand on top. I think with the line of drags ABI has, there is something for everybody. I think if you're the recreational rider that has your arena at home, or a roper or a rodeo person or a horse trainer, I think there's something for everybody, and I think I've used a majority of ABI's equipment at some point, and I think that they are all good and they can fit everybody.